Hi IB Diploma student, we have an amazing app for you. It's called IB Diploma Made Easy and can be used both for AA and AI courses. And just to make you aware of all the topics that are covered in IB diploma programs, you can see here these 5 areas: number, algebra, function, geometry, trig, statistics, probability, and calculus. So these topics are both for the standard level and also for higher level courses. I just want to point out to you that all of that is included in this app here. So just to give you a brief overview, when you click menu, you can see the entire menu of what the app offers. So under algebra, you can see all the standard things that you will be asked to do in algebra: solving system of equations, solving equations, factoring, etc. Under functions, the next topic, you can analyze functions. So prominent, all in Function Explorer, can solve all function problems, shifting functions, intersection, composition, all of that you will be quizzed on. Geometry section can solve all the geometry problems in 2-dimensional and also 3-dimensional geometry. Trigonometry has everything that you will ever need: the law of sine, law of cosine, 90-degree triangles, conversions, degree, radius, and actually there's also a section on trig functions, right? The sine and cosine functions, the symmetry, the sine regression, evaluating sine and cosine. So all of that is in here. Next, you can see is going to be probability and statistics. So you just scroll down further: statistics, probability. You can see here, you can find the standard central values: mean, median, mode. Find probabilities, learn about them, read about them in certain scenarios. And then down here you have the standard statistical distributions, binomial, normal distributions, and also regressions, linear regressions, step by step, can all be done here in this app. And then lastly, calculus, you have some numerical methods, Newton bisection methods, do the standard derivatives, tangent lines, finding mins and maxes, and then of course integration rules, definite integrals, and also numerical integration using right, Riemann sum, approximation, trapezoid methods, etc. So all of these things and much more are going to be part of this app. When you see, you also have vectors, matrices, exponents, logarithms. So in other words, this program is massive. It will get you through your entire course or courses in your IB diploma program, and you will succeed in it for sure. So I can give you a few quick examples here. If you go to algebra, solve a 2x2, just type in your system of equations that you're given, and you can see down here is the answer. If you want to change the equation, you will have a different answer here. If you don't fractions, but you want decimals, just make an input a decimal, and then you have a precise to about 10 digits decimal solution. You don't want decimals, you want fractions, just don't enter any decimals. Okay, let me give you some more examples here. Functions is a topic. If you want to do the all-in-one function explorer, you enter your equation, x squared, for example, x squared minus 1. You see the x-intercepts, the y-intercepts, and it has an even symmetry. Okay, and you can of course do a whole lot more here. Find intersection, find a composition of 2 functions, enter your 2 functions of your choice, like x to the 4 and x plus 2, and then you can see all the compositions of the 2 functions, f of g and f of f and g of g, can be found right here. Okay, f of g, you can see step by step the x plus 1 function is plugged into the f function, and you end up with this. This is optional. You can also plug in a value for x into the composition, and here is going to be your answer. Okay, so that was functions. Let's look at geometry and trigonometry. Geometry, a circle solver, it says fill in exactly one box. So if we enter, let's say 6, we immediately get the circumference and the area of that circle. If, however, you enter an area, then it will automatically find the radius and the circumference. And it's always perfect. Again, decimal input will result in decimal output. Works like a charm. Trigonometry. Scroll down. Let's say we're going to do the law of sine for an equilateral triangle, and not surprisingly, all the angles are going to be 60 degrees, right? Because that's what an equilateral triangle does. And it also finds the area of that triangle to be this number here. You change your input, you immediately change your output. Okay, probability and calculus. Let's skip to calculus. We can find derivatives and tangent line. Let's say you enter a function x squared and a point 3. You will find the tangent line to be right here. Okay?